Stop, comrade. Are you really in control of your desires? Lust is a trap. At first it feels harmless, like a harmless indulgence. But just like quicksand, the more you give into it, the deeper it pulls you. You might tell yourself it's just a moment of release, just a harmless distraction. But after you indulge, how do you feel? Satisfied? Fulfilled? Or more often than not, empty, regretful, and restless. Useless. Lust robs you of your energy, your focus, and your purpose. It drains your motivation and leaves you feeling stuck. The endless nights of scrolling, seeking something that brings temporary pleasure but no lasting fulfillment. Does this sound familiar? Is it because of boredom, loneliness? Nor are you frustrated. You're not alone. Many men get caught in this cycle, thinking it's just a part of life, something they can't control. But here's the truth. You can break free. The power to reclaim your life, your energy, and your focus is within you. Research from Cambridge University found that excessive indulgence in pornography rewires the brain, leading to a reduction in motivation and self-control. That means the more you indulge, the more your brain becomes dependent on these distractions. It's useless. It drains your potential and energy every single day. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can take control. In this video, I'll give you 3 ways to overcome lust for women. The last one is the most valuable, but don't skip these 2 as they are also valuable. 1. Shift your focus to a higher purpose. The key to overcoming lust is to find something greater than the temporary pleasures it offers. It is when you have a clear goal, a higher purpose. Lust becomes just a distraction, something that doesn't even register in your mind. It shields your mind from unwanted temptations or distractions. Without a mission, without a vision, you're vulnerable to these urges. They thrive in the absence of direction. But when you set your sights on something meaningful, everything else fades into the background. Think about Elon Musk. While many people chase fleeting pleasures, he channels his energy into building a legacy. He's focused on something bigger than himself. He has Tesla, X, or formerly known as Twitter. He even has surpassed $400 billion, setting a new milestone for the world's richest person. What about you? What's your higher purpose? It doesn't have to be something massive. It could be your career, your fitness journey, or even a passion project that ignites you. Starting with small steps is key. Don't underestimate small steps, comrade. Focus on a goal, and every time you get distracted by lust, remind yourself of that goal. Let it pull you back. Don't give in. A study from Harvard University found that individuals who have clear life goals experience higher levels of fulfillment and reduced impulsivity. Doing so can increase your serotonin levels. Serotonin is a chemical in our brain that helps us feel happy, calm, and focused. When you know your purpose, you can focus on it instead of chasing temporary distractions. 2. Practice self-discipline. Daily discipline is your shield against temptation. You have to wake up every day with the mindset that you're in control. When you start your day with discipline, you build momentum. It is when you show up, even if you don't feel like it, showing up because you have a purpose to achieve and prove to the world or someone that you are part of the rare 1% of men. You build willpower. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start simple. Wake up early. Work out. Read something that sharpens your mind. Meditate to center yourself. Every small act of discipline strengthens your resolve. Picture 2 men. One wakes up early, follows a strict routine, and works toward his goals. The other skips his gym session, sits in front of the screen, and gives in to momentary pleasures. Who do you want to be? Who do you think is building a life that matters? The truth is, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about consistency. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you strengthen your mind and body. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology reveals that small, daily habits gradually increase self-control over time. It's not about making big changes overnight, it's about creating a consistent, disciplined routine that will gradually overpower the urge to give in to lust. If you're serious about breaking free from these traps and want exclusive insights and strategies I can't share here, subscribe to my newsletter. It's packed with content to keep you focused and growing. Now, back to the final and most powerful step. If you missed the first 2 steps, don't worry, you can check them out after this. But for now, stay with me because this is the most important part. 3. See women as people, not objects. Lust distorts your view of women. It objectifies them, reduces them to nothing more than a means of pleasure. It's almost like you only want them for your pleasure desires and not to completely love them. But deep down, you know that every woman has a story, a life, and struggles of her own. Imagine your sister, mother, or daughter being treated as an object. How would that make you feel? The truth is, lust dehumanizes. It blocks you from seeing women as equals, or rather humans, people with their own dreams, desires, and challenges. When you begin to see women as people, you start to build real, meaningful connections. You'll notice how useless you are. Lust fades, and respect takes its place. Instead of objectifying, you begin to empathize. Instead of fantasizing, you start understanding. Lust robs you of the opportunity to form deep, fulfilling relationships. The moment you stop objectifying and start empathizing, you'll notice a shift in how you view the world around you and how you feel inside. You become less disgusted in yourself, and you'll feel less depressed and regretful because you're full of energy. Dr. Brené Brown, a researcher at the University of Houston, found that empathy is key to reducing objectification. The more empathetic we are, the more we view others as real, complex people, rather than objects to be used. With today's technology, it's simple to fall into the trap of adult content. Empathy fosters meaningful relationships and breaks the cycle of lust. The power is yours. You are not your impulses. You are your choices. The more you choose strength over weakness, clarity over confusion, purpose over distraction, the more you reclaim your power. But you must embrace your weaknesses, as it is where your strength will come. The more you'll understand your weakness, it is easy to oversee why it is happening. The more you can prevent it and turn it into strength. Lust isn't the enemy. It's your lack of control, your unexamined choices that allow it to dominate your life. Every time you say no to temptation, you are saying yes to growth. Every time you practice discipline, you are building a stronger mind and body. Every time you see others, especially women, as people with their own worth, you are creating a life filled with respect and connection. You have the power to overcome lust. You have the power to reclaim your focus, your strength, and your purpose. Life is too short to waste on fleeting highs. Don't let your energy drain away on something that will only leave you empty. Reclaim your power. Step into the man you were meant to be. You're not alone in this journey. Start today. Every choice you make now is one step closer to the life you deserve. Be powerful. Be anonymous. True power comes from within, and staying strong in the shadows takes courage and discipline. I have an ebook for that in the pinned comment. And if you want free guide, then watch this video you see on the screen, or click the link in the description box below.